The Polk County Board of Education decided on school calendars for the next 2 years. Learn more about the plans for the 2022-23 and 2023-24 calendars after a word from this Polk.Today sponsor. This Polk.Today video is brought to you by GFL Environmental, a community partner who continues to help our local youth with donations to school programs and an annual sponsor of Polk County Special Olympics. Learn more about the operator of the Grady Road Landfill at gflenv.com or see the link in the description. Thanks again to GFL Environmental for sponsoring this Polk.Today video. The Polk County Board of Education is determined to keep stability in the calendar during the next 2 school years after a recommendation was put forth by Superintendent Dr. Katie Thomas to keep students on a 4-day school week and a 5-day work week for staff. Here's her full explanation, minus a few opening words about the decision.
It's extremely important that we look at several different factors that go into making a decision for a school calendar. That feedback of all of our stakeholders, which we've taken very seriously this year in several different campaigns that we've had going on, especially in October when we did our You Matter campaign, and we talked to parents and students and community business partners on why their voice and their role matters, and not just helping us with a calendar, but the overall improvement of our school district and what we do for kids. So we've had opportunities for surveys to be done throughout the district, as well as at any time we welcome feedback or questions to our school staff or our district administration in any way that we can help make the learning environment more conducive for our students. We want to make it better. That's our goal. Along with that, I personally went to every school staff and did a SWOT analysis where we talked about each school's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. From that, what we have gauged in our feedback is that the current calendar that we have, doing the 4-day student week and a 5-day teacher week, has not only allowed us to develop and create an environment and culture where the morale speaks for itself, where the morale has promoted a positive environment for our teachers and staff, which in return makes a difference with our students. And if you don't know that to be the case, please research and read any article on the crisis in education right now. It is real, it is valid, and it is happening everywhere around us. We have been fortunate that we've had the 4-day student week and a day for teachers to come in and be able to not only tackle anything that happens as far as pandemic related to virtual learning, but to train, because there's also a substitute crisis in this nation for schools. Anything that is needed as far as learning curriculum, not pulling them out of instruction for those 4 days, because those are pivotal things that have to be done. You have to train teachers. You have to provide professional learning opportunities. You have to, in the world that we lived in, do active shooter drills. You have to do all these things to prepare your staff to provide the most opportunities for them to be the best that they can be, and in return provide the best learning environment for students. And unfortunately, we're in a day and a time where that means you've got to take care of their social and emotional well-being as well. We have tried to make sure that we're doing just that for our employees, and our 4-day calendar has helped to do that. Is it an inconvenience to some of our families? Yes, and that is an unfortunate circumstance of the situation that we've been put in. The pandemic is something we've all been dealt, and we're trying to do the best that we can with that. And that being said, board, taking all this stakeholder feedback, being in the schools, experiencing our culture, talking to our teachers, talking to our students about the opportunities. Did we have plans to be able to do things on Mondays that we've not yet been able to do because of the continuing pandemic and the Delta surge and now the Omicron surge that we've been facing? Obviously, we've seen that just this past week with a lack and shortage of staff. Is virtual learning optimal for kids? No. I think we can all agree on that. We want kids to be in person. But until this pandemic declines and we see that we're able to return to whatever that normal may be, we've got to do the best that we can for our kids. And board, at this time, I feel that would be continuing a 4-day student week. So at this point, I would like to recommend the calendar as presented. We spoke in depth about this at our retreat on December the 16th. So for the 2022-2023 year, I would like to recommend the 4-day student, 5-day employee week as presented.
Board members voted unanimously first on the 2022-23 calendar and then again on the 23-24 calendar. The 4-day school week for youths will start this coming year with the first day of school on Tuesday, August 2nd and continue through the first semester until fall break scheduled for September 26th through September 30th. Following that, school will be closed for Thanksgiving week from November 21st through November 25th, the holiday break from December 19th through the 30th, a winter break from February 20th through February 24th, 2023, and spring break scheduled from April 3rd through April 7th, 2023. The 2024 school calendar has a similar schedule with somewhat adjusted dates, which you can find on Polk.Today.com. I'm Kevin, the editor, and thanks for tuning into this Polk Today video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with others to help support free local news at Polk.Today.com.